Good morning, everyone. Where are you? That'll explain a lot from what I just recorded. Yeah, I'm almost 10:25. I figured Aaron's gonna be getting up at around 11:30 noon for various things. Having a little bit of breakfast. It's just an up and go. D&D will probably happen tomorrow. There's probably a good chance that he and I will go out today. He was indisposed yesterday. Just imagine what the comments are going to be on that video. Probably exactly what I predicted near the end of the video. Which is exactly what Eric said to me on. And that's the issue with this YouTube channel, is it's a daily chronicle. So there are things like Peter Borg brings up about biking, and I can attach the GoPro, and once it gets a little bit warmer, like we had a really warm day and I put the chest mount on, and apparently he really liked that. But until mid-May, it's not going to be that good, and I can record for half an hour straight, which means I can probably get down to Thremond. It's not very interesting, as it's a very straight line down a canal. He doesn't really care. I know he's going to tell me he doesn't care. I mean, it's basically the waterfront, but I can get to a whole city. I could let me actually test this one right now. Can I get... Oh, God. Maps. Oh, you put a G in there. You put an H. I needed a G. Hosper Plus. Hosper Park. It's the same place. Let's do the metro station. No. Hosper Park. That works. Directions. It would take me 32 minutes on bike. Over to Steicher Island, across Steicher Island, up and over the Fietsbrug, through Diemen Nord, down through Diemen, and following that main path. And that could be very interesting, though. 32 minutes. I could wait until I got to Steicher Island or the start of the Fietsbrug. Because if you look at that pathway, that 90 to this little loopy-doop that crosses the canal right next to my finger, that's the Fietsbrug. That's the one that I go over, and it's a long way up and a big loop down. That's what that 180 is. It's that big loop. And if I start right before that, I'm at least 5 minutes into the thing. So I could probably start it from there and show you guys Hosperplatz. And on the chest mount, it's better than bike, because I can at least stop a lot of from cobblestone, but I sway back and forth. So yeah, I'm going to, I think the laundry just finished, so I'm gonna go over there, do the laundry. Aaron, I was down for the count yesterday and I didn't actually get his stuff in the washer, but by doing that today, I realized that there was laundry in there, so let's hope it doesn't smell too bad. I sent it through a rinse and a spin. Typical complaint that when I'm down for the count for a day, nothing gets done. And people are probably saying, well, Aaron has a really tough job. And he's really busy all the time, and he doesn't have, that's your job. It's the equal thing. He provides the income, you do the housework. Because we're stuck in that level of society. I don't know. Look at that. The moment I engage my chest to hold up the camera, whatever. That's why I like my tank tops better. They actually do, because my skin actually looks fine. A lot of clothing is, if it's tight enough to show off the muscle lines, then it squeezes my fat in weird directions. Oh no, you're just turning 40. That's just how life is now. See you guys later when we're out and about somewhere. All right, heading out for a little bit of a walk. Aaron has no long pants today because he says you don't get to take 100% responsibility for it. I'm like, that's true, but I didn't pressure you to get bonus stuff. I just let you have one pair of jog pants and one pair of jeans. That back there says that the tunnel into regular Amsterdam is going to be closed for 15 months. Okie dokie, so apparently the 37 is on a different route right now. We're having to go through the tunnel. The entire Dashric north of my apartment area is closed off, so this is fun. I don't think I've ever been through this tunnel before. First time for everything. You guys have seen that from the other side when I take the back way out of the apartment from the neighborhood. Now we're going underneath that backside that looks like a weather station. And underwater. Alright, look, it's Nord Metro. Whatevs. It's when we take the 52 and we're so happy that it's a Nord-Zuid line. This is Nord. I could take this all the way to Zuid, but there's really not much there. I've ridden my bike there before. But it is sandwiched between freeways of sorts. It's not really a freeway, just a fast motorway. It actually diverges further up there as this goes down underneath the water and this goes that way. Yeah. That'll eventually also go underneath, but come up underneath the Science Center. Well, this goes down, 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 down. And goes underneath the metro lines that are already at Central, below Central. Like, Amsterdam Central is already below sea level. It's weird. But I have a sandwich to eat, so I'm gonna take care of that real quick. All right, it was an old Amsterdam sandwich, just cheese, lettuce, broodje sauce, mayonnaise, fuck, I don't know. I do have drinks for tonight. I have a nice little green tea thing that I used to drink a lot of, but they don't sell them at the Albert Heijn downstairs, or the ones I go to, so it's a bit weird. I mean, I got here real keen. Doing a little bit of walk up that escalator, but it's not much. I swear to God, Aaron's dad would just he'd be riding up and down looking at this constantly. Alright, I'm on a back road. I didn't go very far. Yeah. I'm just probably heading back around towards the side where, for the backside of something. I don't know. Heading back to Dam Square. Dam Square, sorry. Don't want to swear here. Thing over there says CBD down in the Dam. I mean, I'm close to Dam Square. It's the Amsterdam Museum. Just sort of enjoying not having a mask on for a little while. I may walk all the way up to Central. It's not really that far. Aaron's not with me because, like I said, he didn't have any clean stuff. I want coffee. Alright, so I'm gonna dink around this way. It's a little French cafe, actually. Although they serve all the typical Dutch brunch fare, toasties, broodjes and stuff, but the two guys in the back were talking French to each other. But as I keep checking my phone, my TikTok about living abroad is having its weird things. Apparently, the Dutch love being called weird. The Belgians do not like being called sus. Gee, I imagine why. Considering that I don't think they've had a functional government for the last 600 days. But I recognize the little twin tower things up there of the shopping mall. So that's the backside of Dam Square. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's really well bricked in right there. New tram line and everything. Like, it's super nice. Japanese couture. Do you want to travel to Japan? There you go. Tiny little thing. There's a place I want to look at. Not today, maybe. I mean, I guess you can say with freedom comes religion. Sun's out, God's out. Ugh. Of course, when it's pouring rain, God's out too. Lord. It's funny, he's screaming in English so that everybody understands him. But I'll say this much. Dashric is back to its usual heftiness of crowds of people. I'm probably going to get corona from this. Ugh, McDonald's smells are real good right now. Cannot tell if terraces are open or not. People are flocking to them like it's the end of days. Might as well be. I saw a sweatshirt I might like to buy, but it was $13.99, and I was just wondering, are they like, I just didn't want to stop by and spend the money. It's getting that time of the year where nobody wants to wear sweaters, so of course they're cheap. And the stores are finally kind of opening back up. Kind of. Steakhouse. Spare ribs. Things neither of us eat, actually. It's very weird. But we did find a place that was called an Argentinian steakhouse that had tacos. I'll find that video. It's up here. Alright, I've decided. Here's another parking garage. It's Central. It's De Oost. It's the east side. So, look at all those bikes. Feet service. I probably couldn't. Whatever. I mean, there's enough generalized feet service around here, like pumping up tires and stuff, that I could probably have my own bike. That's heading towards, that's an Asian restaurant. Can't really show off from that angle. Holy shit, you're loud. Whatever. But I'm heading down to Media Markt, actually, because I figured, you know what, I might be able to get a new tripod. This thing is, the lower part of the legs have fallen off 3 times today. And I figured I had good enough time before I have to get home to the live stream that I can swing down there and maybe wait in a small line. If the line wraps around the building a couple times, no. If you're really into Asian food, you can go by Sea Palace. I think it's floating. It might not be. It's not that deep here. It's like 3 meters deep. 4 tops. But yeah, there's a Media Markt down here at the other end that this is when I tried to get the first PS5 thing done. They're like, no, you can't really do that. It might be out till March. And I was like, yeah, taking a wild. We're not going to discuss what I was stupidly doing at that time. But yeah, I wound up getting it down at Arena because I figured they would have a larger stock. Whatever, I have it now. That apparently is going to be a hotel. Soon you can sleep here. Sweethotel.amsterdam or something like that. Anyways, so I'm just gonna end off today taking this little bridge to a fun place. I mean, in theory, I could take the bridge over there, walk over there, across, and around, go up that way, over there, by there, and cross underneath there, and find over there by Muziekgebouw, and I could get on the 26. Or I can just walk straight back that way to Central. Technically easier to go to Central than the closer tram stop because water. But I did get a tripod. It's not the same tripod. I literally found like a display model but I could not literally find any of these multiple kinds. So I have one that's a little bit better. This camera is a little different, so I don't need to have it so far away from me anymore. I can hold it out at arm's length, and you guys can see a lot behind me. But the old camera, I would hold it at arm's length, and you'd see me right here, because it just naturally zoomed in. This is the Nemo Science Museum. The best I can think of this place is Amzi. I don't know of any place that is similar to that in the rest of the country. It's just like a children's science museum. Amzi is cool for adults, but it's mostly geared towards the kids. But yeah, it's interesting. Dokplein geopend, rooftop square open. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so that's cool. But when I told you that the freeway or the Schnellweg was going along and comes out, it moves along with the 52, and then it dives off and the 52 goes under its own tunnel because it's down there. Yeah. So now you can see water, icky gray clouds, Sea Palace, and kind of on the other side is Central, but hidden in there. If you're wondering tourist-wise, there is a thing called hop on, hop off. I'm very aware that it exists in other European cities. Mostly it's a bus system, but here, and probably in Venice, they utilize it with canal boats and buses. Venice is probably more canal boats. But not the full-on canal boats that you would think that you would see here. This is probably more... Rotterdam probably has it too, through those boat taxis. Boatsies. But taxis? I don't know what they are. But if you can see this bridge right here, it's turned sideways. It's actually also a pedestrian bridge. I could have walked up. I can't because of construction. I can't walk up and then go across to Muziekgebouw. But a lot of these places over there you're going to be living in. I see a lot of the Oosterdokse-eiland.nl. I actually looked that up when I got home. I'll put a link down below if you guys are absolutely curious in moving to Amsterdam for some reason. But yeah, like I do see the Oosterdokse-eiland.nl signs out on my way to Iber. This is a major renovation area. Of course, it's very weird. I mean, there's new kantor and various things. I think this is where they're building new shit to live in. Maybe not.